Hello everyone, welcome to the Power Play with CJ. We're focusing on the possibility of Pavel Buchnevich joining the New York Rangers down the stretch in the playoffs, as his SKA St. Petersburg team is down 2-1 in their series against Dynamo Moscow. Definitely an intriguing possibility. I know he was offered a contract extension by St. Petersburg, but I think there's a good chance he comes over this year. Now, does that mean he joins the Rangers? No, in effect. Every report I'm saying is, they'd rather have him in the AHL. Like, hypothetically, let's just say they get eliminated, Tuesday, Tuesday's game 5. Let's just say they get eliminated, whatever. There's still almost a month to go in the, regular season for the Rangers. If he does suit up any games for them, it burns a year on his entry-level deal. I can understand wanting a prospect to develop, in the AHL, all that shit. But at the end of the day, you've got a 6'2" forward that has a very good offensive skill set, I should say, and can definitely, if given the opportunity, give this team a shot in the arm. And I'm not saying he's going to be the be-all, end-all, but they did a similar situation with Chris Kreider 4 years ago, when he went right from BC to the NHL, and he didn't exactly dominate, but he contributed and was a big part of the team, going to the Eastern Conference Finals. So, giving this kid a look, particularly on a team that needs, I know making the deal for Eric Stahl kind of addressed their size and skill, but you can't have enough of it. And if burning a year in his entry level deal is the biggest, I don't say biggest takeaway, biggest regret, whatever you want to call it, is the biggest downfall, then so be it. I mean, I think, he had, 36 points on the year in 37 and 58 games, which is pretty good when you look at, the local competition, being one of the younger guys, between Severstal and St. Petersburg. So, there's, again, that possibility where, he can join the team, give him a shot in the arm, help you out in the middle six, and, if he's coming over, he wants to go to the show. I mean, otherwise, he might. If you're telling me he's going to stay in the A, might as well just stay over in the KHL for a couple more years. So if you want to entice him to come over, you might as well give him an opportunity to help you down the stretch if St. Petersburg gets eliminated in the next few days. So, again, the Rangers have been pretty good with this shit, and I have no issue with it. I mean, you draft and develop these guys. You might as well let them see what they can do in the bigger, in the brights, when the lights are at their brightest. And it sounds a different sport, but for a while there, the Boston Red Sox did the same thing, where guys like going back to 2007, Clay Buchholz and Jacoby Ellsbury, and then even 2013 down the stretch, Xander Bogaerts, they're in the middle of pennant races, and they're calling these kids up and saying, go out, prove your worth. And it's the reason why the Sox have won 3 World Series championships in the last 12 years, and the Rangers have had, I think they've played the most playoff series out of any team in the league in the last, 5 years, even more so than LA and Chicago. So, I know they haven't broken through and won that cup yet, but, they've exhausted a lot of their assets in acquiring veteran players, but they do have some pieces in the cupboard that can help them. And if the situation arises where they can put Buchnevich in the lineup and they think he can help, it would be stupid not to put him out there just because, you'll have to pay him in 3 years, not 2. All right, in 2 years, not 3 years. Okay. It's about the here and now with this nucleus. And I'm not saying a 20-year-old Russian is going to be, what gets you over the hump, but he sure as hell can help if, the coaching staff judges that to be the case. I'd let that ultimate call go to Alain Vigneault, much like they let the call with Friday go to John Tortorella. So, right now, if you're the Rangers, an entry-level deal being up again in 2 years as opposed to 3 should be the least your worries. But what do I know? Anyway, that's all I got this episode of the Power Play with CJ. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the season and beyond. Later, guys.